With the 50th overall selection in the 2021 NHL Draft, the Winnipeg Jets have selected Nikita Chibrikov of St. Petersburg of the KHL. The Carolina Hurricanes are now on the clock.
He captained Russia at the 2021 Under-18 World Championship, led the tournament in assists with 9.
Plays a little bigger than his size, a guy who's equally as skilled a playmaker as he is a goal scorer. I like the fact that he had the leadership capabilities and what was a really good Russian team that lost or won the silver medal, I guess, with losing to Canada in the Under-18 final. But I like that there's some completeness to his game. I like the fact that he's willing to distribute the puck as well as he can be that threat in shooting the puck. In some of the research I've done about this player, and again, another one that I projected to go in the first round based on the skill set and the skating, there were some questions about concern, which is kind of contrary to someone that you would name the captain of your team. So I think you'd have to have done a deep dive on this player to be confident that the character part matches what you see in the skill side. And again, when you're talking about drafting Russian players, it's always that challenge is that player going to come over? Is he going to accept playing in maybe the Canadian Hockey League if the team wants to place him there? Is he going to accept playing in some developmental time in the American Hockey League when you have the lure of the big dollars going to be able to play in the KHL? And some of these players get identified, they sign long-term contracts, and then it becomes really convoluted. You have to be a patient team, and you have to be a team that's confident that you're going to get the player over. And I think when I look at Winnipeg and talk about the synergy that they have in their group, it makes a lot of sense there that this is going to be a patient group that will support this player.
Made his KHL debut at 17. When he was talking, all I could think about was the Minnesota Wild and Kirill Kaprizov, because there are so many Wild fans that are so enamored with his game, and who wouldn't be? All but one first-place vote as the Calder winner, Rookie of the Year. But the KHL is always a potential out. Let's send it out to Bill Daly.